Hello Thomas Stone family. Today I'm going to show you a video as to how I do my video lessons with my students on the Teens program. This is a very simplified method because it's totally old school. And until I figure out how to do all of the things that Teens has to offer, this is going to work out really well for me. Okay? So, the most important premise here is that I'm using my iPad, because on my iPad in Teams I'm able to flip my screen. So for some reason I can't flip my screen when I'm making a video for YouTube, but anyway, that's how it works for me. So going old school, I'm using a whiteboard on an easel. And you might think to yourself, okay, Weiss, I don't have a whiteboard, I don't have an easel. Well, that's okay, because you can use a piece of paper taped to the wall. That'll work too, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show my students the problem, but what I'll do first is I will set up my screen like this, so all they see is solving equations, and here's the example. Now I have my problems pre-written on the board, okay? So I'll be like this, and then I will work my way down, all right? And I'll talk to them, and I'll say 3x plus 2x is 5x, okay? And I will go through the problem like this, and then I'll say, what do? You subtract 12 from both sides. And then I will say, okay, you get 5x equals 25. What do? Well, you divide by 5, and then you get x equals 5. I always write my problems in blue and my work in green and my answer in red. You don't have to do that, but that's how I make it work. The imperfection of this, I did an example yesterday. I tried this with Caroline Smith, and she told me that the only part that she could see right now is this middle section. That's all she could see on her screen. Well, once again, this is not a perfect situation. What I will try to do is go all the way down so people can see everything, all right? But again, it's not perfect. And I could do the same thing using the paper that's taped to the wall. I'll start up here, and I'll go step by step with the kids. I'll do the distribute of the 3x plus 4 gives me, right, 3x plus 12, okay? And then I'll go 5x plus 12, and then minus the 12, and 5x equals 25, divide by 5, and x equals 5. And if necessary, I'll go down so everyone can see. All right? And then, because I have all my work written out in advance, it turned out that I had extra time. So I'll go over here to my laptop, and I'll go through a couple of quiz problems with them. All right, for example, a problem like this. And I can write this out on the board. All right, that's not a problem. Well, let me rephrase. It's not easy to write on the board while I have the iPad in one hand. That's a challenge, but I can do it. All right, so, but I will do something like, okay, here's 8x squared plus 9, and this minus makes this a minus, and this a minus, and this a minus, so I have to do 8x squared minus 3x squared, which is 5x squared, so it's one of these two. And then it's going to be minus 2x, so 5x squared minus 2x, well, okay, so it's going to be 9 minus 5, because this plus becomes a minus, so it's going to be plus 4. So my answer is here. Boom, submit. Okay, and I can walk them through a couple of problems like that. All right, so it works out for me. All right, and that's how it works. Okay, so good luck, Thomas Stone, and just remember, all you can do is the best you can do, and you can't sweat the work. You can't sweat the rest. Okay, so just do what you can do, and everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Rockabye. Have a great day, Thomas Stone.